Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Tales of Zestiria. Today we're going to Logran because apparently we have all of the Irish gems and we need to talk to Maven now. So we'll talk to Rose, I think, before we actually talk to Maven, just in case she has something new to tell us. Where are you, Rose? Come here. Stop disappearing like that. Nah, this is all just the same stuff other than the Medusa stuff that we can't do. I'm assuming we're going to be able to do it sometime in the future, just not right now.
Busy work like this.
Edna, if I tell you to make mango sherbet, just make mango sherbet. That's all you need to do. Hey, Maven.
We know that Heldolf was stricken with a great deal of pain and hardship.
It seems almost like some kind of curse.
I can see that. Bound to the curse that is eternal loneliness.
Sounds like high
During our
school.
most recent encounter with him, he taunted Saray, preying on his emotions and trying to bait him into becoming a fallen shepherd. But afterwards, he reached out to Saray and tried to convince him to join his ranks.
The Lord of Calamity, reaching out to the shepherd.
I want to know, just what happened to Heldolf to make him the man we see today?
Well, we saw those
But
hellions
that
eat
would
him.
infringe on the old man's taboo.
Fuck
We don't even have a
taboos.
clue what that really means. Maybe this is selfish of us, but still. Is there no chance you can help?
Follow me.
Maven, are you sure about this?
There's no point in stories if we lose the future in which to tell them. No taboo is worth that fate.
I like the way you think. You could just give us that book, too. I'm assuming that's going to have, like, all the stuff in it? No? Alright. I thought we were going to control Lila for a second. I was like, wait a minute. This is weird. Alright, so we're following Maven. Who didn't wait up for us? Lovely. Okay, you're going up to that lock tower. That makes sense that it was locked. I guess him turning the corner was the loading screen for the... Oh! Yeah, all the vides, I'm just gonna sell those because I'm never gonna use them at all. They're also worth like 700 gold, and that's not bad. I do really need to get the stores up to 3 stars though, because I do want to do that side quest. I don't know. I don't think I have. Okay, how about this? After whatever this cutscene is, assuming we're gonna still have control of our character, I'll go around to the store, see if I have enough money to actually get everyone to 3 stars. I think it just has to be the town ones, and we'll see what happens there. Like flowers, a lot of flowers in a desert town. All right.
Oh man, nice! Check it out. That huge thing has carvings all over it. Is this from the era of the gods? I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh boy, more fodder for our resident nerds.
Oh, is that a discovery point? We only have like one of those left, right? Let's check it out. Discovery points. We got one there, and oh, that has to be the last one.
Ready?
Okay.
To most people,
Nah, it's a
this
cutscene.
monument
Shit.
is nothing more than a lump of rock. However, the storyteller of time can harness its true capabilities.
The
A
storyteller
giant
of time?
paperweight.
The one who passes stories to future generations. Stories of humans, seraphim, hellions, shepherds, the Lord of Calamity. It is my clan to whom that fate has fallen. A storyteller is to be a dispassionate observer. He must not interfere in world events. But I am prepared to accept the consequences.
Is that an Earthen Historia?
Is that the last
Or
one?
more of them?
The others were fine, but this one had to be shielded from the eyes of men. So I kept it for myself.
Then this must be...
Yes, this is a record of the dawn of chaos. Come, experience the truth of the dawning of this age. Perceive the light. Perceive the darkness. Place your hands upon the monolith.
I'm actually legit curious to
Then
see what's gonna
close
happen.
your eyes. Foroshkus were kusaresko, wervek foriek ohish kehem omem.
Okay, that wasn't English.
Do not ponder the answer for now. Simply feel.
Oh, I'm gonna
Understand?
ponder all I want, 'cause that's sort of what I do. The dawn of chaos was a giant white screen. Okay, there you go.
What happened?
Where is this? I've never seen this place before.
We're experiencing the dawn of chaos. So I suppose this would be... Camlon, the Origin Village.
Well,
Oh, we gonna meet Origin?
Undisagreed.
Is Origin in this game? Oh, shit. Now, this is weird. Alright, well. Lila doesn't look happy, so she knows what's coming up. I guess we just move ahead. We can't talk to them. Something about that scene was messing with my head.
No kidding.
General, this is absurd. How long must we keep living like this?
I am protecting you from the invasion by the forces of Highland. I'd expect you to be more grateful, Shepherd.
Huh? This guy's the previous shepherd?
You have occupied our village for half a year now. This isn't protection, it's house arrest.
Not to mention, the Kingdom of Highland is only acting against us because Roland's moved their army here in the first place.
Looks like they can't hear us. The Earth in Historia shows that which has transpired.
The strategic importance of this location cannot be overlooked just because the Shepherd founded a village here. You can trust Highland would say the same.
What, so it was inevitable?
When one considers the rise of the Highland Valkyries, yes.
I've had enough. Just leave us.
Michael, are you really okay with this? Those bastards are treating Lord Mountellus' shrine as their own fortress! How much longer must they blaspheme the Seraphim?
Brother?
It's okay, Muse. He's right that Camlon happens to be a strategically crucial location, given that we're here along the northern border. An army that controls this territory can send troops to the enemy's capital at will. Their interest in our land is sad, but understandable.
Do you really trust the words of that tyrant?
They will do as they will. We must focus on what we believe in. As a lone shepherd, with no other family in the world to call his own, I vow to protect Muse and everyone else. I swear it.
So the Origin Village was occupied by Heldalf.
And then dragged into the chaos of war.
Still, you can understand why neither army could leave it alone.
Is something wrong, Miklia?
Huh? Oh, well... The humans were treating Mountellus with scorn and contempt. No wonder his blessing was lost.
Well, not
There's
all
probably
humans
more
were
to the
doing that.
story. Let's head towards the shrine.
I mean, Heldolf's group was. These guys were happy with Metellus, right? They wanted to protect him. Also, confused time. This lady that I'm standing in right now, is she Michael's wife or sister or both? Because, like, maybe that's her brother and it was just a weird angle, but, like, he yelled, he said something, and she was like, brother, and then he comforted her. And then he was like, this is my family. So maybe it's his sister and that's her baby, or that's her brother. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. I don't want to think about it.
Could it be Rollins has noticed Michael led Lord Mountellus away from the capital?
No. Much more likely it's just a feint to draw out the forces of the Northern Territory.
You drew Metellus away from the capital?
War.
This is absurd.
Thoroughly absurd. But that's humans for ya.
You said it. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
So Michael took Metellus from the capital, or convinced Metellus to leave the capital. All right. Also, Heldolf's voice. They really should have had a different voice actor for his human form. Good lord. Does not match up at all.
According to what the shepherd said, the shrine is full of malevolence, and the village is beginning to lose its blessing.
Oh no.
I can move.
Is Maltellus going to become a Hellion?
Let us put faith in the shepherd. He said he would never allow that, even should it cost him his life.
But still, if the shepherd would be lost anyway, wouldn't it be better for us just to evacuate while we can?
There's no way that someone like Michael could ever do such a thing.
Right. He's the shepherd. He couldn't just abandon Maltellus and let him succumb to malevolence.
Saray.
But why, if the shrine was already full of malevolence, then why wasn't he actively working, right? Like, you would think that, like, the Lord of all not shepherds, but seraphs would be top priority on everyone's list to prevent from becoming corrupted. Do I go this way?
If this podunk town can serve as the key to successful conquest of the Northern Territory, then I can suffer the ire of one measly shepherd. What is it?
An enemy attack! The Northerners have arrived! No, it appears to be the Highland Army!
Northerners?
I will not rise to their bait. Assemble the troops. We shall retreat.
We will make no counterattack?
Would you have me throw men away on some meaningless skirmish with Highland? Don't be an imbecile.
Guess this town is destined for the scrap heap after all. Have the order to retreat given at once.
So Heldolf won't sacrifice his troops for meaningless.
The villagers?
This trivial nonsense is what got the entire village wiped out?
Okay, so Heldolf won't sacrifice his troops for meaningless skirmishes, but he won't protect the town from Highland. Alright.
Saray.
Knowing we can't do anything to intervene just makes it worse.
That's Michael, yeah, he has... Oh, he has the glove, yeah, that's how you can tell.
Heldolf abandoned the village and fled.
Filthy Roland scum! Sneak into the mountains, will you?
He's not a very good shepherd.
There's more over here.
How long ago was this?
How could this happen?
Shepherd, Muse has gone to the shrine.
What?
To beg the Roland's army for assistance.
But Heldolf's already run away! Muse, please be safe! Hurry to the shrine!
Right.
Oh, because I could be moving at that point. I was like, why is Saray just kind of standing there with his arms in the... Can I not go that way? Oh, I gotta go this way. This way? No, up here?
Wait, please!
Lila, we're kind of here for a reason here.
I understand that, as a fellow shepherd, you feel strong empathy toward him. That is normal. But please, do not forget what Maven told us.
What did he tell us?
Theo.
I'm sorry. It's just... we can already tell this isn't going to end well.
We've learned more than enough here to put the pieces together at this point.
Have we?
But we still need to see this through, don't we? Let's go. Right.
I mean, I thought we were here to figure out why Heldolf became a Hellion.
Out of character, to say nothing of Saray.
Well, of course. He was bound to notice before too long.
Notice what?
And when you add in the fact that none of this is heading for a happy ending.
We all picked up on it. Micleo, Muse, and the Shepherd all look too similar not to.
Let's go. We're
What?
very close to the whole truth.
The child! The child!
He's alive. Oh, he's alive. But, oh my God! Mautellus! All is lost. Mautellus has become a Hellion. And this innocent child. All due to the insipid ambitions of one man.
Brother, wait! No, don't! Please! Brother!
Oh, ye who brought us this misfortune, I grant thee eternal solitude!
It was the child, like...
Live now and forever in a hell of your own making. This is my answer.
Stop!
So, they anticipated our retreat. You are the Valkyries, I take it?
Lightning! General!
Heldalf, prepare yourself!
Oh, you guys are dead. So the shepherd cursed him to never die. But also for solitude?
Stay away from us, you monster!
And his own men run away from him. Dude, I don't know. I would see, like, if my general's, like, all immortal, be like, dude, awesome. Can you go over there and kill everyone now? Huh.
So that's what went down.
So Kittybeard didn't become a Hellion. He was made one.
One bearing the most terrible curse there could possibly be.
And the one responsible for it was the previous shepherd.
So then,
Is this the same village?
If it's not over yet, then there must be more to it.
It's not over, huh? Mikleo.
We gotta be close to the end. Shouldn't we just take a quick gander before we head back?
I'm with you. Skit time, apparently.
I'm bummed out by this.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry I'm not more bummed out myself, I mean.
You don't need to apologize for that.
Whenever a friend of mine is down, if I'm not feeling the same way, I always feel like maybe something's missing from me.
Yes, you're a horrible friend,
Just like
Rose,
you said,
for not
Rose,
being sad
there's
with us.
nothing you need to apologize for. In fact, yeah. Sorry.
Huh?
If anything, we should be the ones sorry for making you worry so much. We just need a little more time to get our feelings sorted out. We'll be fine. You can count on it.
Gotcha.
Okay, two things. One, never feel sorry if you're down or depressed for any reason. Just get that fixed. Also, two, never feel sorry if you're not feeling down or depressed with someone. It's just, that's a whole bag of mixed shit you don't want to get into. But, so let's go over this. Held off, occupy this village for a strategical point against Highland. And maybe the Northerners? I don't know who those are. So Highland came to the village to attack Heldalf. Seeing this, Heldalf didn't want to lose troops, so he retreated. Highland still ransacked the village. Michaels blamed Heldalf because he was here, which drew that attracted the Highlands to attack. Sacrificed, I'm assuming, his baby, who is either burnt in the fire or possessed by malevolence, like it became a Hellion, because that would make sense, because we did see the baby with the claw in the past Earth and Historia. I would have blamed Highland for ransacking the village, not Heldolf. I mean, I would have blamed both of them, to be quite fucking honest. If I was the shepherd, I would have blamed both Highland and Rollins. Which is kind of surprising to me that the shepherd didn't become Heldolf then. Right? Because I don't know. I would have been the one that been like, you know what? I'm fucking bringing this world down if that happened to me. I'm a different person, obviously. Also, why is this shepherd so much weaker than Saray? Or maybe it's that the blue Valkyries are just stronger. Anyways, let's continue and see. Okay, we're not continuing that way. Is it this way? No. Do we go back? Perspective on these little still frames. Hey, it's Gramps!
My goodness. What happened? Such thick malevolence. I feel sick. Malevolence of this impossible magnitude can only mean one thing.
Not Mautellus.
Oh, dude, your voice. Not Metellus.
Born far too early by the looks of it. Poor mother and child. Neither of you deserved this.
Okay, so I can't use my controller.
Perhaps this too is fate.
Was that Muse? Da-na-na-na.
That child's human. Are we not all the same when we first breathe this air, save for the vessel we chance into?
But a child born so premature won't last but a few months.
Probably so.
Zenrus!
No, that's Muse.
Muse! My goodness! What happened here?
I'm afraid.
Oh,
there's
was
no
that other
time
baby
to explain.
Saray?
We have to seal off the malevolence before it drifts into Elysia. Who's that child? Celine's? Could it be she was with child?
Oh, she gave birth when she died, is that it?
In order to contain Mautellus within this land, you would be the sacrifice to seal the path to Elysia? But Mautellus is using the land itself as his vessel. Even if we can trap him here, it would be no more than empty consolation.
I understand, but even so, this is something that we humans have brought upon ourselves.
So she must be sort of like Rose with the high resonance.
I take it that the shepherd has finally fallen?
That may be so, but fate has blessed us with a thread of hope.
You don't mean to say you will raise these children to become the shepherd and his sublord?
For a human and a seraph child raised together, anything is possible.
Oh, Mikleo was the...
It all depends on these children.
Was the shepherd's kid that was sacrificed.
Your two small beacons of hope.
Gramps!
Zenrus, I have not the words to thank you. Farewell.
They are actually showing a charred baby right now. Oh, Jesus.
Leo.
Okay, so that was what Edna and everyone was talking about Mikleo looking like the shepherd.
So, Saray, you were a survivor from that village.
And our boy Mickey was refashioned into a seraph.
So I was a sacrifice.
You can cry if you want.
Why would I cry? I'm surprised, to be sure, but I'm not sad.
I don't know.
Now we know where Mount
that seems
Tellus
like it would be a hefty bill for therapy.
Now the only thing left is our answer.
Right.
So does this mean we found it?
I know now what path I want to take. Though I'm not sure that counts as an answer.
Very well then. Let's consult with Maven once more.
Now,
Hey, where'd he go?
when...
Just a little while ago, he was activating the hidden powers of this monolith. He's probably still around here somewhere.
That would make sense. When they
You're
said
right.
the
Let's go
shepherd had fallen, does that mean he's dead? Does that mean he's also a Hellion? I see a golden chest and a save point. And our final discovery point, probably. The monolith that repeats history.
Come to think of it, I wonder how this monolith works. How do you think it activates the Earth in Historia?
Probably because this is an Earth Pulse Nexus, don't you think?
What does that even mean?
I'll let Terror Firma herself do the explaining.
Oh my god, it's such a good nickname for Edna.
Of the power of Mother Nature that permeates the Earth.
Exactly. Logren has been known for centuries as a spot where several branches of the Earth Pulse intersect.
If you're already such an expert, why call on me?
Because when you say it, it's that much more adorable.
Interesting.
So, the Earth in Historia is reacting to the Earth Pulse.
Could you repeat that in English for dumb bums like me?
Well,
dumb bums.
Okay, let's say instead that there's all this water bubbling up here. Then the Earth in Historia would be like a water wheel. When the wheel goes round, it grinds out the record of history, just like it was milling grains.
Oh, okay. Makes sense to me. But then why are the Earth and Historia behaving like a water wheel?
Probably...
I told you. The Earth Pulse is the power of the Earth.
Oh, I see. So if Mount Tellus made the Earth in Historia, and he's using the Earth itself as his vessel...
Then probably it's the force of his will that's making them do that.
So the Earth... Okay, if he's using the Earth as his vessel, does that make the Earth in Historia as just... Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Is it Motrellis' memory that's the Earth in Historia's itself? Huh. Oh, no. Am I missing an Irish gem? I don't want to do that. Let's go get this treasure. And that treasure. And that red herb. What's in treasure number 1? Drop bottle. Oh, yeah. We get some money. I'm not, like... So, let's say, I think that's our last listed discovery point, right? I mean, it doesn't mean we don't have any more. Maybe this list just fills in when we get it, and I skipped a few, so we went ahead. Well, I don't know, maybe. So, I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'll still keep an eye out for it. Military hike. And I will get that red herb and save. Yeah. Red rosemary. Learning the truth.
What a sad turn of affairs. There was more to it than just Heldalf and the shepherd Michael. So many factors converged to bring about that disaster.
What happened to that village was so ghastly, you can sort of see how Michael finally came to do what he did. But still, no one except maybe his closest friends ought to buy "I was in the depths of my despair" as an excuse.
Right. The actions he took that day changed the fates of millions.
Condemn millions.
It was his thoughtless curse of eternal solitude that paved the way for Kittybeard to become the Lord of Calamity. Without the curse, old Sourpuss never would have...
Alright. That sucks
I can't blame the people
There we
of
go.
Highlander Rollins for seeing him as a monster. But I get the sense that deep down, in his own misguided way, he just wants to bring peace to his country.
Some of the blame, too, has to go to the former shepherd for keeping secret the fact that he'd spirited Mount Tellus away. Because of that, folks who didn't know the true situation wound up desecrating the shrine and causing Mount Tellus to transform into a Hellion.
That's right. If they'd only talked about it more openly, there might have been better understanding and cooperation.
It also looks like the former shepherd didn't really trust anyone other than his own flesh and blood. To those who believed in the shepherd, I can think of no greater wound.
True enough. He may have genuinely wanted every one of them to be happy. But if he never shared this desire with anyone, then...
Regardless of Michael's circumstances, it doesn't change the fact that what Heldelf did was unspeakably cruel. That he would toss strangers to the wolves just to further his own interests.
None of this comes down to black and white, that's for sure.
Well, Maven told us just to feel and experience what had happened. We'll go tell him what we felt.
So in other words, everyone done fucked up and shit hit the fan. So, also sorry about Edna's voice cutting out there. My antivirus decided, hey, Chronos, it's been a while since we popped up and interrupted one of your recordings. So we decided it's time to close down, well, not close down, but minimize Tales of Zestiria and show you that, in fact, we wish to do a scan on your computer. But yeah, at least it didn't crash it or stop the recording. And please didn't. Okay, it didn't stop recording. That's good. I'm going to end the episode here. That was a lot of stuff we just went through. And it's like, Heldelf, he's a dick for leaving everyone to die. Michael, he's a dick for like moving Metellus and not telling anyone, and then sacrificing his own son to curse Heldelf, even though his son might have been a Hellion or burnt to a crisp. He looked burnt to a crisp, but he also could have been a demon. So out of all of this, Gramps is the only one I don't really hate right now. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoy the episode, press the like button below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you hit on my video section, check out some of my other content, and see if it's to your liking. Next time we will punch my desk a little bit with the controller, and then we will go and see what's up with Maven. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day.